Hey there, everybody. Sorry about that. There are some technical issues. I do not know what is going on with today. Hopefully this live goes well and it gets uploaded. But anyways, so what we're gonna do here is before we get straight onto your guys' love portion, I want to make a few little announcements that all of my disclaimers and any type of like a new announcements or any new disclaimers that I'm gonna have, they're gonna always be updated in the description box below. So if if you also my schedule is gonna be down there as well. So if you're ever wondering when it's gonna be the next zodiac sign reading or when I'm gonna be uploading my videos, that's also going to be down there. So you guys can check that out whenever you guys want, and I'll keep it posted it and updated as well. So before we let's see how we're going to do this is we're going to be doing your guys' relationship spread. So those of you guys that already have an idea on who or like a person that you guys have in mind, or if you guys are already in a relationship, then after that we're going to go on to the singles. And then after the singles, we're going to close it off with some Moonology oracle cards. So the tarot cards I'm using right now is the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. And so let's get straight on to it, shall we? All right, so the first card that we have is also, just before we get straight onto it, just so you guys know that the energy that I might pick up here, it doesn't have to be necessarily your guys' energy. It could even be as simple as your friend, your family member, or even the other significant other person that you guys have in mind as well that I might be picking up on. So just something for you guys to be aware of. All right, so the first card we have popping out is the Six of Cups, and this is your guys's what is the desired action that you guys want in the relationship. The Six of Cups talks about memories, past life, basically a lot of playfulness, especially when it comes to like kids involved. So I'm getting that the type of outcome or relationship that you are looking forward into this like situation with this person is, I feel like there was a little bit of too much seriousness involved in this relationship. There wasn't a lot of playtime. I feel like when you guys have kind of, I don't know if you guys have eloped, or the way how you guys communicate with each other has been a little bit stern or very, I would say a little bit too serious. So to me, that is telling me that what you guys are wanting is, you guys are wanting there to be a lot more playfulness, a lot more, some of you guys, it could be even as like, you guys wanting them to be much more gentle, much more outgoing, or like the relationship to be much more gentle, outgoing. And I'm seeing that to be a little bit of an issue right now currently in your guys' relationship or situationship right now. And then now going on to your conscience level, so basically your thoughts about this situation, is we have the Hangman. So to me, that is telling me that you guys are taking some time off. Some of you guys might also be on a break with one another, where you guys are taking some time off to kind of assess the situation, especially you. I'm primarily getting you. But I'm also getting the energy that it could be, but the both of you as well, where you guys are taking this like time off, taking a break, and trying to figure out about this situation, this relationship, or this person that you have in mind, trying to understand this person or the situation in general, figuring out what you can do, also working with source on like what is the right path, what am I supposed to be doing in regards to this relationship or situationship you guys are in. So I'm seeing you guys trying to gain some sort of clarity within this situation, is especially in regards to like making a move, or like if this other party is going to make a move or not. So now let's go on to your guys' emotional level, and we got the Nine of Cups. So to me, your guys' feelings about this situation is, I'm seeing you guys to be very positive actually about this situation, which is going to be really good for you guys in the relationship, because there are a lot of people that have like, even though the relationship is not perfect, and I'm not saying all relationships are perfect, but some of you guys might have this kind of like some people would have like these negative impressions when it comes to a relationship over just for one thing that could have been worked upon by both parties. But I'm seeing you guys being very optimistic this time. I'm seeing you guys actually being very lighthearted and like seeing the positive side when it comes to this relationship and not being too much focused on the negative. And I'm seeing you guys trying to be much more optimistic about this situation, which is really good for you guys. So overall, you guys, I would say you guys are in a very good energy whenever it comes to the situationship or relationship that you guys have with this other individual. So now going on to your guys' emotional level, so your feelings about this situation, I would say this you I'm seeing that there's a lot of yellow, so I'm seeing a lot of confidence in regards to this situationship or relationship that you guys have. I'm seeing that you're trying to stay very positive. You guys might actually have this sort of goal that or have this kind of set thing in mind where you guys might have this sort of belief that you guys actually do see commitment with this person, or you guys do see some sort of stability or foundation being built within this person. So, and I'm getting that, I feel like that's going to be really good for you guys. I see you guys, like, for those of you guys, some of you guys even see to have like a family with this person, or some of you guys might even see to get married or like live with this person, however it is you guys desire. But I'm seeing there to be a potential when it comes to that. A lot of growth for fertility, abundance, as well as also what I'm seeing in the Gilded Tarot. It oh my goodness, there were rabbits in there, and rabbits talk about abundance and fertility, and basically I'm seeing that to be as well for some of you guys. These four wands that are sticking up from the ground, it kind of resembles a little bit like the finish line as well. So for some of you guys are desiring a certain outcome when it comes to the situation or relationship, whatever that sort of like goal that you guys have. So for example, if maybe you guys were hoping to at least get some sort of friendship, or maybe you guys were hoping to at least like move in together or develop a very good bond, I'm seeing you guys very confident during this time trying to get towards that goal as well. So now let's go on to your guys's. Did I get to this right? Well, relationship situation, conscious level, your emotional level, your behavior, and yeah, you guys, and your behavior attitude. Sorry, I got a little bit confused there for a moment. All right, let's go. Going on to the fifth card is their conscious level, which is the Ace of Cups. I would say they are ready to make this sort of offer with you if they haven't already. I'm seeing there to be a potential for some sort of offer being made. For some of you guys, if there wasn't any sort of emotional stability, or that things just haven't been as stable as you guys desired, or you guys were expecting or wanting much more from the other individual, I'm seeing there being some sort of potential for that person to be a little bit much more open or straightforward especially in regards to their emotions. For some of you guys, this person could literally spill the beans about how they actually feel about you, and I feel like that's going to be really good for you guys. Or since this is in their conscious level, I'm getting that they feel that they're ready, like in their mind, like they eternally feel like that they're ready, but I'm not sure if they are like ready enough to actually, like, they could feel like they're ready, but they will not actually like make the move to actually like say that they're ready. And the reason I'm getting that is because we actually have the Two of Wands in their emotional level. So consciously they feel like you're a really good opportunity, you're a good catch, and they do see a lot of great things to come in for the both of you. But I feel like how they're feeling like emotionally is, I feel like they feel very conflicted, and I'm getting that the reason that they're feeling conflicted is clarifying the Two of Wands. We got the Nine of Swords, we got the Five of Pentacles, and we also got the Six of Wands. So I'm seeing that this person might have a lot of whoever this individual is, it's somebody that's overthinking the situation way too much. For some of them, they might have been through some sort of past heartbreak, or they've been disappointed before, or maybe you just seem too good to be true to the point where it's like, I don't feel like, or I don't feel confident enough, or I feel way too self-conscious, or that I'm not good enough to be with that person. I see that to be the major problem as well. I'm also getting that it's all of these anxieties and fears, I feel like they're overthinking the situation way too much. For some of them, they might not have very good finances. Like there's like they feel like that they might not be good enough for you because of their financial status. Or that they can't offer you that kind of financial stability that you're looking for due to like their finances, and I feel like that might be the issue. If that's not the case, I'm seeing that the distance, whether that's like emotional distance or I'm primarily getting physical distance, could also be the main contributing factor to why, they might feel very self-conflicted within this situationship or relationship as well. And with the Six of Wands, it's also telling me that there is some sort of, I'm not seeing this to be necessarily arguments, although that could be the case. But to me, that is kind of telling me that, like, in your situation, I'm getting primarily that there could be a little bit of some sort of misunderstanding that could be coming around. Um, some of you guys, like, they might, which kind of makes sense because, like, in your energy, we see, like, a lot of happiness, a lot of, uh, very good intentions when it comes to this relationship. Like you're seeing like a very, you're seeing the end of the goal with this person, while this person just, they do see the potential to be with you, but they feel very self-conflicted and they're not sure if, it's worth taking the risk or not. They just feel very like emotionally conflicted. And I feel like that could also be like another reason for all of this misunderstanding. I feel like in general that the communication was also a little bit understanding. I don't know if your guys' communication has been a little bit off or anything like that. Oh, hey, Mikey's Tarot, thank you for joining in. So I don't know if your guys' communication has been a little bit off or you guys had some sort of disagreements. Some of you guys, I'm also getting that some of you guys might have had like shared some sort of ideas or plans, and that could also be a little bit of some sort of miscommunication where like one of you wanted like a certain way and then the other person wanted it like their other way. And I feel like that kind of like might have set them off a little bit as well too. So now going over to how they are physically, in their behavior or attitude towards the end. We actually got the 10 of Pentacles. So to me, that is telling me that I actually do see potential for you guys to be with this person. I just feel like it's just, a simple, like a few little bit misunderstandings. I feel like this person is just not very self-confident when it comes to making any sort of like decision, especially when it comes to emotional decisions. And I feel like what would be really beneficial for you guys is to like kind of work on that by being a little bit much more straightforward, or like try to communicate with each other more. And I feel like that's going to kind of like close the gap with any type of conflicting energies between you two. But overall, I actually do see really great potential with this person. I just feel like there's just just a few tweaks here and there that needs to be made within this relationship or situationship. So now let's see how you guys will know who this person is. Let's see how you will know who this person is. And if you guys are wondering, I'm using the Kipper deck. So let's see how you will know who this person is. This is just basically extra confirmation. The Thief in reverse. So some of you guys might have saw this person to be a bit like a liar, cheater, a stealer. The Thief card to me is kind of like a resemblance of the Seven of Swords. So some of you guys like might have saw this person to, so for some of you guys might also have some sort of trust issues in regards to this person. Like you guys aren't sure if, you guys could trust this person, or if this person is being very genuine, especially about their feelings. And I feel like it's mainly because not a lot of things have been expressed very much. I mean, I do see that this person does have these, intentions of expressing, but it's like, I don't know, they have very, they're very self-conflicted for some reason. But even though the Thief reverse is telling me that, you guys might have these kind of thoughts or ideas or assumptions that this person might be, those type of people that you guys dealt with. But I'm not seeing that to be the case with this person. How else will you know who this person is? Expectation. Yeah, you guys might have had some sort of expectation, like with this person. Like, for example, like within your guys' expectation, we had like the Four of Wands, which also represents expectation, where like you guys are expecting to see the end goal with this person, or the finish line is kind of what I'm seeing here. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a lot that came out. We're not taking that many. I'm gonna pull out one more card to see how else you guys will know who this person is. Mature woman. So typically I don't really associate gender with these cards, but this could literally be somebody with feminine energy, or it could literally be a woman. What I feel like is how you will know this person is something involving about a feminine, mature feminine individual, or a mature feminine individual. I don't know if it's something to do with their mother, their auntie, or something like that, but like just basically extra confirmation if that feels like, you guys needed it. So going on to your guys' single spread though, we actually got the Hierophant. For those of you guys that are single and looking for a relationship, I actually do see potential for a committed relationship. I'm pretty sure a lot of you singles are going to be happy to hear about it. But I feel like, but I know you guys are probably going to be like, oh my God, I hate that word. But even though, yes, I do see commitment and like potential commitment or relationship, I feel like the only downside is the fact that we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, as well as the Six of Wands in reverse as well. So to me, that is telling me that now, this can be represented in several ways. Just take it however may resonate. I feel like either one, they might be a little bit greedy, especially with their finances, or it could also be somebody that just hasn't have their finances isn't very going very well. Now, I know probably people are going to be thinking like, oh, I wanted to marry a businessman or businesswoman. Well, being realistically speaking here, like, it's not always going to be for everybody, but I do see that I mean, I would say that by the time you meet this person, their finances might be like a little bit off. It doesn't mean that they're gonna forever be like that way. I just see that, during the time that you guys might meet them, their finances might not be really balanced, or they're going to be trying to work on their financial stability. The Six of Wands actually tells me that whoever this person is somebody that you guys probably won't even recognize. It's somebody that you guys like probably had no idea that you guys would end up being with as well. And another thing that I would say is that how you will know this person is we actually got the Seven of Cups. So to me, that is telling me that whoever this person is might have actually been you probably might have heard that they've been in a lot of relationships, or they've kept their options open. Is something that I'm getting here. Somebody that like I'm primarily getting it somebody that kept their options open, either that or they had like a lot of relationships in their past. I feel like that's one of the main factors you'll know who this person is, especially if they're also open about like any past experiences or relationships they had as well. Um, I did wanted to clarify because I wanted to see how you guys would even end up together in a committed relationship, and the Page of Swords popped out. So to me, that is telling me that I feel like this person is just gonna be straight up forward and be like, hey, like you want to go out, you want to have like a coffee sometime or something like that. I just feel like this person is going to be straightforward with their feelings. Is kind of what I'm seeing here. Now, for some of you singles, how some of the things that you would need to improve on in order, like if you guys want to put yourself out there, what are some ways you guys can improve your guys' relationship? We actually got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 of Pentacles. Sorry, I haven't had these memorized. Eight of Pentacles reverse. I'm used to the Gilded Tarot. This Rider Waite Tarot is still kind of new to me. So I'm still used to the Gilded Tarot in the back of my head. But we got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys might be overly way too focused when it comes to your guys' like work or finances. Now, for some of you guys in reverse, you guys are probably thinking like, oh, they're probably lazy, not very hardworking. But I'm kind of like intuitively what I'm getting is that like I like upright, I would say like it's like you guys are like working on your finances and career like in a healthy manner, but like in reverse, it's kind of telling me that you guys are doing so in a very unhealthy manner where you guys are like overly obsessed, you guys are taking extra shifts, you guys are working too hard and not focusing on other parts in your life. So I'd say for like those of you guys that are looking to find somebody or be in a relationship with someone, I would say it would be a really good time to just set some time for yourself to like have a little bit of fun, put yourself out there. Don't be too much focused on your career or finances if you are looking for a relationship. For some of you guys With the Nine of Pentacles, some of you guys just might be feeling way too much independent as well. Some of you guys kind of already like your guys' independence and are afraid to actually be in a commitment because it would take your guys' independence away. So if you guys are wanting to be in a relationship, I would say, kind of put yourself out there, take a risk. Um, if you guys are happy being single and don't want to be in a relationship, that's fine. But if you guys are looking for one, I would say try to, be much more open-minded. Don't be too much like enclosed within yourself or too independent. Because I feel like that's gonna people will kind of sense that energy and probably will back off due to that. But I mean, it's a beautiful energy. It's just, it's always good to have a bit of a balance, right? And the world in reverse. So to me, that is also telling me that you guys are not like really putting yourself out there or taking any risks. And so I would say during this time, it would be a really good time like to put yourself out there and like try out different options. If you haven't had any luck with like, doing like speed dating or just doing relationships like in person, right? Well, another ways you can try out is, doing relationships online or like going on getting in relationships with your friends or something like I would say like do something different that you guys don't usually do. So basically anything, any bold or risky kind of moves when it comes to relationships or love, I feel like it's going to come very much in hand and going to be very beneficial for you guys during this time is what I would say here. So, how will you know who this person is when they come in? For those of you guys that are single, a mature man. So, like I said, don't really associate gender to the cards. So, it could literally be a mature man. Another way I would say this is whoever this person is might be a little bit older than you, somebody that's much more wiser as well. How else will you know who this person is? Despair. I'm about to pull out another card. What's this despair about? Concern? Okay, I really need to pull out another card. What is all this despair and concern? Toil and labor. So we did talk about how this person did had a little bit of financial issues, especially when it comes to balancing their finances. So I'd say that you will know who this person is if they're a little bit older or much more mature and they have like a bit of a concerns involving their finances. I feel like you also know who this person is if they like talk about, their how talk about like how they hate their job or how they're working too hard or that they're not getting paid much more than they deserve. I feel like those are some ways that you will know. Another way that you would know who this person is if they overly talk about like are very obsessive to the point like saying like, oh, I hate my job, or I'm trying to find other ways how to improve my job or some things like that. I feel like you guys will build some sort of connection in some sort of way, like when it comes to finances or career or anything like professional talk. I feel like that is how you guys might also like meet this person in sort of way. For some of you guys, I'm seeing you guys actually benefiting or like helping this person with some sort of like financial advice, or you guys actually like lend them a hand or help them out in some sort of way or fashion. So that's what I have for your guys' relationships. Now, to close this reading off, we're going to do your guys' Moonology Oracle cards. So we're going to pull out some 3 messages that the Moonology has for you. And then we're also going to pull out some 3 significant dates for you guys to be aware of. Of course, this is just a collective reading, but just it's basically used for extra confirmation. So let's see what we have here. By the way, I know you guys are probably wondering, like, why am I doing the love readings now? Well, the thing is, I did wanted to do the love readings a little bit earlier in February, but I didn't have the time. I was pretty slow when it comes to uploading the tarot horoscope readings, but, it's better late than never, right? So, what are some messages we have here? Okay, so expect powerful change within a relationship. Look at the bigger picture. And then let's pull out another message for you. Conclusions are within reach. And then let's pull out some 3 significant dates for you. Okay, so the new moon might be really significant for you guys during this time, so be aware of that. 2 more significant dates. full moon in Aries. We are having a full moon in Aries. I don't know. I think it might be late in March or sometime like that, or I think it might be full moon in Virgo. It's one of those. Maybe March or April, one of those two. So those might be really significant for you guys during that time. And then, okay, new moon in Capricorn. So another significant day for you guys as well. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you guys liked your guys' love portion reading. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys do check out your guys' yeah, thank you, Mikey's Tarot. I'll be sure to check out your channel. You know, you're yours seem kind of interesting. I'll be sure to check out your channel. But thank you for the love and support. But if you guys haven't already, though, make sure you guys do check out your guys' tarot horoscope readings, the Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or any other ones that you guys are curious about. If you guys also haven't already, make sure you guys also do check out the pick a card reading I did. It's a collective reading, and I used the I Ching divination says, so that one's a really interesting. So if you guys want to get like a long term on what are the major events happening for you guys throughout the rest of the year, I would suggest you guys check that out as well. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I'll hope to see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.